Alright, what's up guys? Coleslaw92 here, and welcome back to Advanced Warfare, where today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. And what you're watching in the background is some private match gameplay where I was playing against mixed level bots, because I wanted to go ahead and get a gameplay for this, because today we are doing a best class setup for the HBRa3. And before we go ahead and get into that, I want to just make y'all aware that I'd really like to do a series where I go through my favorite classes. This is just me personally. This is what I enjoy using, how I enjoy using it. And today we're going to be going over the HBRa3 in free-for-all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. First off, there's the class. And as y'all can see, I'm not just using a standard HBRa3. I'm using the HBRa3 Average Joe. And this is my free-for-all class. Keep that in mind, this is my AR in free-for-all. And note that you can switch out any of these perks or weapons. This is just how I do it. But with my HBRa3, I go with the Average Joe because the Average Joe, it has really good plus sides to it. It has +1 damage, +1 range, and it only loses 2 handling. And I'm still not 100% sure on what handling does. So, in my opinion, there's no downside to it. I really like the Average Joe. It's the only weapon that can really compete with a BAL that you can just earn right off the rip, other than an ASM1 or a MP11. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the attachments. So for our attachments, I actually go with the quick draw and the suppressor. The quick draw makes it to where I can have my sights up faster, and the suppressor makes it to where I stay off the mini-map. In free-for-all, it's very important that you keep your position concealed, in my opinion, depending on what kind of lobby you're in. If you're in a sweaty lobby, try your best to keep your position concealed. So I would suggest the suppressor, but you can substitute that out with a red dot. The grip isn't really mandatory for this weapon because it has a fairly good accuracy. It's fairly consistent on its accuracy, doesn't have too much recoil. So just keep in mind that you are able to switch out that suppressor for a red dot or any kind of sight that you prefer. It's all personal preference, guys. Next, we have the streaks. And the streaks that I tend to run whenever I'm running this class is a UAV bombing run. Well, just a UAV and a bombing run. The UAV has extra time, support, and threat detection. Threat detection makes it to where I can see them through walls or any kind of surface. It pretty much acts like X-ray vision, and it's really useful. Outlines them in red. And then support makes it to where even if I die, I can cycle my score onto it, so you never lose those points. And then extra time makes it to where it stays up longer, and I have this UAV on pretty much every class. Keep that in mind, guys. I have a UAV on every class, and it's the same exact one because it's very useful. And then bombing run, just in case I go on a nice tear. It's nice to get a little reward. It's not mandatory, it's just something fun that I like to use, but you can also substitute that out. And then we finally have our wild cards and our perks, and we start off with the tier 1 perks, which is lightweight and low profile. Lightweight so I can move around the map faster, and low profile so I stay off the map, off of the enemy's mini maps. And then next we got perk 2, which is peripherals. I go with peripherals because it expands the minimap from a square to an enlarged rectangle, so I can see more of the minimap, and it's very useful, and it just makes it to where you can spot people a lot easier. And then down to perk 3, we have blast suppressor and toughness. And you can substitute Blast Suppressor with Scavenger. I tend to do that. It all depends on the lobby I'm in. If I know I'm against Minimap Whores, I'll be using Blast Suppressor. But if I'm against people who are just casual gamers, I'll use Scavenger because you tend to go on those nice streaks. And then we have our Exo ability, Exo Overclock, to make it to where you move around a lot faster. So that on top of lightweight, you're moving twice as fast. So it's a really good combination, and I really enjoy using this class. It's a real good bit of fun. Alright, well that's my HBRa3 free-for-all class. And if y'all liked this series, well, this episode, go ahead, leave a like rating. And I really had fun going over this with you guys. And it'd be much appreciated if y'all could drop a like or comment telling me what y'all thought. If y'all like to see this come back, I do plan on doing this again. And if y'all have specific weapons or game modes y'all want me to go over, leave that in the comment section. I plan on going over what classes I use in every game mode. So don't worry, guys. Y'all will be getting that information. So as always, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me at Coleslayer92 on Twitter, share on social media such as Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. And this is Coleslayer92, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.